Okay, so what we're going to do is you have 6 holes in, you will be handed a pamphlet. This is called a signature, and just hopefully the dots are still kind of lined up, but there's a little bit of a margin on either side, and you're going to find, see there's 6 dots, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Choose either dot number 3 or number 4, it doesn't matter, but you're going to want to come in the back. So come into the back and up into what's called the gutter. This is called the gutter. So you're going to pull it up, and you're going to leave a bit of a tail, enough for you to tie a knot, okay? So at the very end when we're done, there will be hopefully a tail on number 3 and a tail coming out on number 4, and they will get tied in the end, okay? So leave enough that you can tie it. So I'm pulling, 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 and I've got enough that I can tie. Okay, so I'm gonna go, it doesn't matter which way you start, but I'm gonna start there. Okay, so then I'm gonna go down in the next hole, and again, try to make them line up. Pull through, make sure that you're still holding onto the back. It's kind of like your hand is having to hold a lot. And then come back down through the other one. Kind of wiggle until it gets through. You can even kind of clip the pages together on either side so you don't have to hold them as much together. And pull it through. Make sure you still have that tail. Did I lose my tail? Yes, I did. So kind of pull it through. Make sure you've got it. I let mine go. Okay, tighten it up. And then you're going to go back through. You're going up and down and up and down, and it's just that normal poking through the hole. So I came up through this one. I went down through that one. I came up through this one, and I'm going to go back down through that one. Hoping you can see this okay. And then I'm going to go back through where I came up. There's my tail. Go down. Come back up. Go down. Come back up. I say come back. Kind of wiggle, 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 wiggle. Come on. Doesn't want to do it. This is supposed to be a short video, right? Come back down through that one. Now, there. So I'm going to have all these stitches. They'll kind of connect. Then on the back, I have these 2 tails. And I should probably have a piece of paper. How's that? You can see it better maybe. And then you can cut that last tail. I'm going to take the needle off so I don't like tie a needle into my skin. That would not be good. And I'm sorry, I'm poking it through this bowl. Okay, so pull tight, pull tight. Make sure that everything looks taut. There aren't any like little blumps. And then you're going to do a normal square knot. Now, one thing about square knots I want to point out is that square knots can actually either tie tightly or they can kind of slip. And the trick is that if you haven't known this, now you know, you're going to have one cross over the other, pull it through. But then what you want to do is shift. You want to shift gears. So now I just turn it back around so that, holding it, you don't want to just repeat the same knot. You want the other one to go back around so that it ties in on itself. Have you ever done a square knot and it's just slipping? It's because one went over and then it went over again. It just slips right out. So you want to have one cross over this way, and then the next time you do it, the knot is crossing over that way. Not one thread crossing over this way and then building on top of itself going that way. All right, so you want it to on top, and then the next time the knot comes back around, the next one's on top. And that's going to tighten it up, and that's why it's called a square knot. And then you can go ahead and you can trim these little edges off, make them, I don't know, 1 inch long or so. And when we glue the end papers into your cover, like here's our cover, we'll make that in a minute, but here's your cover. When you go to glue these in, these papers will glue completely onto the cover, and it will cover up all the stuff here, and your strings will just go away. Okay.